During the 2020 lockdowns, Kelly and I made this podcast to talk about the movies that we love while bored at home. We tried so many different ways to record and edit, but found it difficult and we experienced some bad sound quality until we found Zencastr. It's now super easy to record a podcast with Zencastr. Log in using your browser and start recording a high quality podcast right away. Record studio quality sound and up to 4K video with your guests. Feel a sense of zen, knowing Zencastr's multi-layered backups ensure you always have your recordings in the highest quality, even if the connection is unstable. If you have thought about podcasting before and realized that you need a lot of different tools and services, those days are over. With Zencastr's all-in-one podcasting platform, you can create your podcast all in one place and distribute to Spotify, Apple, and other major destinations. So go to zencastr.com/pricing and use our code SYTYI, and you'll get 30% off your first month of any Zencastr paid plan. We want you to have the same easy experiences we do for all of our podcasting and content needs. It's time to share your story.
Hey guys, you've heard us talk about how we want to live our lives in balance with our hectic work lives to getting a workout in and treating our bodies better. I've been changing my routine up at the gym and getting myself to eat better. And one thing I'm adding is liquid IV. In one stick, I'm getting 5 essential vitamins and 2 times faster hydration than if I drank water alone. It's great for those tough workouts where I need an extra boost or when I'm feeling a little run down after a long day at work. I love how on the go this packaging is. I throw a few in my gym or my work bag and it takes up zero space. And the taste is amazing. Since it's summertime, I'm reaching more for strawberry lemonade. And with other great summer flavors like watermelon and guava, there's something for everyone. And it's not just the flavor that will have you grabbing for more. Like I said, Liquid IV contains 5 essential vitamins like B3, B5, B6, and B12, and vitamin C. And it's made with premium ingredients. So, if you want to up your hydration game this summer, get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use our code SYTYI at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using our code SYTYI at liquidiv.com.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to So You Think You're Iconic, the movie podcast where Kelly either had a great night or a terrible night. And we're going to find out together right now.
Oh no.
So, Kelly,
I mean,
how was your week?
it was all right. It it was another short week at work, so that was nice, but it still felt like an eternity.
Well, it was my
Um,
yeah. And then next week I have a
yeah.
full week of I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I barely got through this week.
No, seriously. Is there any just thinking about the fact that I have to be in on a Monday?
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah, I'm losing years off of my life. I'm considering quitting.
Yesterday was Saturday, and around like 3 o'clock, I had an existential crisis. I was like, tomorrow's Sunday. Sunday means that the next day is Monday, which means that I
Right.
don't really get to rest anymore. Like my day is over.
Sunday scaries.
Yeah, I'm starting to get them on Saturday now. Yikes!
Just the fact that you have the impending doom of the 24 hours
Mm-hmm.
is approaching. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Um writing I'm just going to say this right now. Writing these notes for this movie and the next movie that we're about to record right after this. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Um Only for the fact that I may have had a little bit to drink while I did these.
Mm-hmm.
Um and then I don't know what happened, but I got like this massive second wind. Because usually I've mentioned this before, but I get like a second wind on Saturday nights where I feel the need to clean and do stuff.
Yeah.
Um so apparently that also included dyeing my hair.
Okay. Fun.
So I dyed my hair at like 1 a.m.
Okay. While drinking, smart.
after right? Yeah, because me then was like, that's totally doable. and also sounds super fun. Let's do it. So yeah, after doing some movie notes, starting laundry, and like almost finishing laundry, I decided to dye my hair. So that was my wild, crazy night.
Oh, I thought it was going to be more fun than that. Oh, well.
I mean, I will say that I think most of my energy went into doing these two movie notes, and I think my Zoolander notes are a little unhinged.
I mean, that's an unhinged movie, so it's fine.
Yeah, but I feel
Kelly
like,
just gave us a spoiler of next week's movie, but yeah.
oh, that's my V. That's my V.
So you
But
you all
yeah,
know what's coming next week.
yep. Look forward to it. But yeah, that was me.
Fun, fun, fun. As
How
for
about you,
me,
Jordan?
I went back to work after like what 10 days. It was rough.
Yes.
It was so
Yeah.
literally by Wednesday I woke up and I was so tired. I did not want to get up and go
Mm,
to work.
yeah.
I just laid there in my I
Understandable.
laid there in my bed like with my butt kind of have you seen that Winnie the Pooh meme where he's like laying in bed and his butt is like kind of up in the air? I
Yes.
was kind of laying
Yes.
like that in my bed and I was just like I can't take the extra step to get up. I was like I don't want to get up.
Oh
I was actually
no.
late to work on Thursday. I
Really?
say late to work. I was like 2 minutes late.
Yeah. Jordan's a type A, so his being late is a lot different to to everyone else's
Yeah, no one
late.
no one else is ever on time at work. But yeah, I was like literally laying there. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do that. But then I was like, I am poor. Literally on Thursday,
Yeah.
I got paid for that next week, for
Hmm.
that week that I wasn't at work. Why'd I get paid like just enough to cover my insurance and then
Oof.
like a little extra to go into my bank account, like nothing much. Like could probably buy gas and maybe some Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So I was like, nope, get up, get up.
And yes, gas and Taco Bell are essentials for the week.
Oh,
If you're wanting to fight that,
yeah,
get out.
I need gas. I need my Taco Bell.
Yeah. We're Taco Bell stands.
I have to have Taco Bell. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
Taco Bell. Don't get into any stuff.
Yeah.
Don't rock any boats.
I will literally
If I have
that
to
that will rock my world.
if I have to boycott Taco Bell, I will cry. I'm not even playing.
Yeah.
That's something that could get me to cry. Having to give up
Yeah.
Taco Bell. Oh, I might cry. But
But I'm gonna be there boycotting you, crying, sobbing, throwing up
yeah,
because I really want to shop shop at Taco Bell, eat at Taco Bell, but
yeah.
I can't.
I want my cheesy gordita
Uh,
crunch.
Taco Bell, stay in your lane.
Yeah, stay in your lane. Don't rock no
Thank
boats.
you.
In fact, cease all political actions as we speak. None.
Yes,
Don't do any.
yes.
Don't give any money to any
Nope.
politicians on any side. Don't do it. Thanks. And then last night I went out to the movies. I saw a
Hmm.
I saw a early preview of The Beekeeper. So I'm going to tell you guys about it. Um,
Okay.
Overall, I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. It was a great action film. The
Hmm.
plot was a little wishy washy. It was obviously low budget, but I ate it up. I had fun. It was 2 hours of Jason Statham killing people. He killed maybe 50 people in that movie in like the span of like
Damn.
a couple of days.
He really popped off.
He did, and I had fun watching it.
Love that.
Yeah. So very rarely do I get to tell you guys before a movie comes out about a movie. So like now you can go
Right.
if you guys like love action films, you can go purchase your tickets right now and go watch Beekeeper this weekend.
He should really change careers and just go into movie stuff at this point.
I should. Working on that. My
Okay.
cousin said the same thing. My cousin and
I mean,
my other cousin's husband said the same thing. Maybe I need to do it. Maybe I just need to take the leap.
yeah, I would.
But I had to move to LA though. I'd rather cut off my arm.
Mm,
I've said it before on this podcast. LA is a fun place for me to go hang out.
yeah, it's a nice place to visit.
But then I want to come home. I don't like LA.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do LA.
Yeah. But yeah, that was it for me. So Kelley, tell us about our movie this week.
So this week we are talking about She's the Man.
Yay!
Yay!
I have to rant a
I
little.
okay.
I swear throughout the year, I was seeing this movie pop up on Hulu, Tubi, Pluto TV. How come when we have to watch it for the podcast, I can't find it anywhere?
Really?
Mm-hmm. I had to find
Wow.
alternative ways to watch this movie. Couldn't find it anywhere.
It's funny you say that because I have the DVD.
Oh, I most definitely don't have the DVD for this movie.
I have the DVD,
I
and it's funny because that was the one that we purchased from my town's old movie rental place.
oh,
It still
block
has a little
from
sticker on it.
Blockbuster.
No, it was our own town's specific one
Oh, okay.
because we had a Hollywood.
Hollywood
We had a
Video.
Hollywood, and then
Okay.
we had our little local one.
Oh, I was a Blockbuster. We were a Blockbuster family, not a Hollywood Video family.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't even
Yeah,
think
I
that.
think I went to Hollywood Video like twice.
I don't think I've ever been, and I don't think there were that many of them. At least not out here.
Yeah, I just remember going to mine specifically,
I
and
know.
then maybe like Hollywood if the other place didn't have what we wanted.
I, I think I saw some in Texas. Not recently, y'all.
Mm.
Like when I was like a
No,
kid.
yeah, no.
When I was like a kid, I saw
Yeah.
some in Texas. But like Blockbuster was like it out here. I don't think I've ever
Mm-hmm.
seen a Hollywood Video out here.
Mm. Yeah, fair. It's like the AMC thing.
Yeah,
AMC versus
Cinemark.
what's it called? Cinemark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we start out this movie and see that Justin and Viola and their friends are out at the beach playing soccer.
This intro was so 2000s.
Oh yeah. This movie is very 2000s. Ooh,
Oh,
give me 1 second.
Kelly's getting a call from the president.
Okay. And after they're playing around, Justin is really impressed with her soccer skills and tells her that she's even good enough to play on the boys' team. The next day at school, Viola and the girls' team find out that their team has just been cut. No
Yeah,
explanation, but their team has just been cut.
they said, okay, Jordan, me here. So they say not enough girls signed up, but they already have enough girls for a team. I counted.
Yeah.
There were 9 of them.
Hmm. Hmm.
And if they were like, well, you need backups or whatever, even though, you know,
Yeah.
whatever, they could have got
Hmm.
1 to 2 other girls to sign up.
Yeah. Yeah. As someone who's been in that position before, the volleyball team literally had two subs, and that was it.
Yeah, see, you can always get 1 to
That was
2
it.
other people to join.
Yep. As long as you have your core six or your core team, whatever sport you're in,
Yeah,
and
whatever the number is
you're
for your
fine.
sport. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. But yeah. So the girls' team goes to complain to the coach, and they say they want to try out for the men's team because they're like, this isn't fair. It's 2 weeks until school. Like, you can't just do this to us.
Why are they working out before school starts? Is that a
Oh,
thing?
that's a
Is
thing.
that a thing at public schools?
Yeah, that's a thing.
I've never gone to a public high school, so I wouldn't know.
My
No one in
My
my family
uncle
has.
used to coach. Oh, really?
I mean, no one like in my like immediate family,
Immediate family.
and then like branched off has gone to a public school. Or at least no one
Wow.
on the side of the family that I associate with. Other side of the family,
Okay.
they all went to public school,
Don't know.
but
Okay.
the one like I associate with, none of us went to public school. We all went to private schools.
Oh. Yeah,
So,
I think I was the only one in my family other than like my cousins who live in a different state that went to like private school.
mm,
Yeah. So I know that my uncle when he coached, I think he still does, when he coached track and field, they would come and do like a couple weeks of work before school started. So by the time they started, they were like on their A game and then whatever.
no,
Because a lot of those kids did like state stuff too. So
no, my sister does state stuff. I think I
yeah.
don't know. I kind of don't know what my sister does anymore. I don't see her
You're just
anymore. I don't know what she be
you're
doing
just there.
at this point.
Unless there's drama, you don't hear about it.
I see her maybe once a week. Like I'm not even playing.
Y'all are roommates at this point.
We're not roommates actually. She don't live. She don't be in this house. She be at my aunt's house. I never like that's why I don't ever see her. She be at my aunt's house. I see her once a week. I'm not playing.
Hilarious. But anyway, Coach doesn't want to listen to the girls, and when the boys' team sees what's going on, Coach tells them that the girls want to try it for the men's team, and they obviously laugh at them. But Viola is immediately like, "Yo, wait a minute, Justin, you just said yesterday that I'm better than half the guys on your team, and that I could technically try out for the team."
Mm-hmm.
He immediately backpedals,
Mm-hmm. Like I didn't say that,
and yeah, she breaks up with him.
and she should. Because
As she should.
why you gonna sit here and embarrass me in front of everybody?
Right, right. She stood on business.
Mm-hmm.
So when Viola gets home later that day, Monique, her brother's girlfriend, mistakes her for her brother Sebastian, and she's a little much from what we see already.
Monique is annoying.
Yeah, she's very annoying.
Very annoying.
When she gets inside, her mom freaks out about the debutante ball dresses that she just got for Viola, sorry. Um, but Viola's like, I'm not into that.
Plus,
So I don't know what you're so excited about.
those dresses were ugly. Like, who would be happy with those dresses?
They were very ugly. They're very dated.
They were very dated. They were very like 60s, 70s.
Yeah, like even for what when was this? 03? 01?
Yeah, yeah,
Somewhere in between there. That was dated.
it was dated.
That would have been very dated. She then tells her mom that her team was cut and that she broke up with her boyfriend Justin.
And
Upstairs, we see.
her mother
Oh, her
also
mom.
has like a weird infatuation with Justin, which
Very icky.
very gross.
Very icky.
Very gross.
Don't like it.
Justin's not even that good looking, so I don't understand
He's not.
what
He's
she
not.
was talking about.
Honestly, she's better off without him.
Yeah.
So upstairs, Sebastian is packing, and he has tricked his parents into thinking he's gone to school or he's gone to stay with the other parent because their parents are divorced,
Hmm.
when he's actually going to a music festival in England with his band.
The
He
things
then
white people
ropes
do.
Viola. Yeah,
Because let my parents find out about that.
yeah.
They would probably take me to a doctor's office to implant a tracking chip into my arm.
They're taking you to the vet.
You're
You're getting microchipped.
getting microchipped.
Yeah. I would not be let out of this house for the foreseeable future.
Hmm.
And if I was, I would have an escort of one or both of my parents. So
Yeah.
I'm not playing around with that.
No. I mean, I don't have to worry about that now. Like, I'm a grown ass adult. But, like,
Yeah, true.
back then, absolutely not. Also, the guy who was playing Sebastian is a very bad actor.
He's not the greatest.
He's not good.
He's not the
Thank
greatest.
goodness he's not really in this movie.
I think he's got like 10 minutes of screen time.
Maybe. Mm,
So Viola is wrapped into his plan and has to cover um by playing it up to her mom that Sebastian is at their dad's. Um Her mom then makes a comment about how both of them look very similar and she comes up with the plan immediately. So Viola and the girls go to Paul, who's a friend and hairstylist slash makeup artist.
yeah.
He does it all.
He works at the mall. He
Yes.
works at like a mall beauty shop. So like,
Yes.
yeah.
And they convince him to turn her into a boy so she can play on Illyria's boys soccer team and beat Cornwall because she's that petty. I love that for her.
Yeah. She has goals.
We then, yeah, and she's doing anything she can to make them happen. So
Yeah, love that for her.
then enter a very early 2000s makeover sequence,
Hmm.
which I miss those. Can I just say those were fun?
Yeah.
Bring back the fun makeup and like transformation
Bring back several things from old movies.
montage.
Bring back the
True.
montages. Bring back the like corny jokes. Bring back
Yeah.
the funny women. Bring back a bunch of stuff.
Hmm. Yes, please. Viola is then packed and on her way out, and tells her mom that she is going to do a lot of the debutante stuff this year. Like she's actually committing, and she's going to have Monica, or sorry, Monique, uh, coach her because since Sebastian is staying at their dad's house, which she's telling her mom that's where she's going,
Hmm.
Monique can coach her on what to do. We then see Paul dropping Viola off as Sebastian at Illyria, and she has a freak out like immediately after
Yeah.
saying hi to somebody.
She gets out of the car. She's like, and someone's like, "Hey, what's up?" And she's like, "They know. Let's go."
Yeah, yeah. She's like, "Hey," immediately turns around. They know I gotta go. I gotta
Hmm.
go.
I can't do this.
um, but Paul convinces her to stay, and on campus she is surrounded by so much chaos, and is very awkward with her new roommate and his friends, who are also part of the soccer team.
Yeah,
Like I feel like she did the most.
she did.
She did the most when she should have been doing normal or a little bit less so that she could go by undetected.
What's funny is she didn't have to talk to them. She could have just been like, "Hey, I'm
She
Sebastian,"
didn't.
and then
No.
just started like unpacking her stuff.
Right. Anyone who's had a roommate and like that awkward move-in day with people that you don't know, it literally is just introductions and then kind of awkwardness and a little bit of quiet as everyone kind of just like moves everything in.
I still never had a roommate. I kind of love that for me.
Oh yeah, you haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you. My first roommate sucked. So
Oh, I know.
yeah, you do. Ah, okay. So we then see tryouts for the soccer team starting, and after all of the training and the like sets that they make them do, she becomes a second string.
Yeah.
Before I'm just gonna call her Vi now. Before Vi can face the horrors of the male shower room, she's called into the principal's office, and when she tries to see Sebastian's file, she's caught. But the principal is just there to check up on her and says he has a special interest in her because she's a transfer student and he was once a transfer student, so he's trying to be as welcoming as possible.
No, that man is weird.
Yeah,
That
no, that
that
he's
man
very
is
weird.
weird. How he became the headmaster of the school, I don't know. He's weird.
I feel like he should have one of those clauses in his sentencing that say you can't be within 100 feet of a school.
Yeah, he's giving
I
off
feel
that
like he should
vibe.
have some of that.
He's
Yeah.
giving the teacher that you don't let them close the door when you go into their office. Mhm.
Yeah, it's the one that says, "Hey, can I talk to you after class? And you're like, someone stay with me, someone stay with
Right?
me, someone
Someone
stay with
stay
me.
with me. Yep.
I need witnesses.
Worst comes to worst,
There's power in
you
numbers.
turn on the recorder on your phone. You're like, I need some sort of evidence.
Right, right. After the very awkward interaction with the principal, Vi leaves the office and immediately runs into Olivia and forgets that she's supposed to be her brother and has like a totally girl coded moment with her
Hmm.
about her shoes. We then see Vi hanging out with Duke, Toby, and Andrew, and they talk about the Cornwall boys soccer team. And when Olivia walks in, she finds out that Duke has a massive crush on her.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Olivia's cute. I get why the boys were a
Yeah, she
little.
is
I
cute.
get why the boys were a little pressed. I probably would have been a little pressed.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it.
she's very cute.
She's very cute.
Vi then runs into Malcolm in the shower room, and she goes like in the middle of the night, it seems.
Yeah.
Um, and she runs into Malcolm, who I guess is, I don't know, like their self-appointed dorm RA.
Is he not the
Um,
actual RA? He has like his own room. So I just assumed he was the actual RA. He
I
just
know,
did his job.
but so did like Eunice. Eunice had her own room, so I'm just assuming it was one of those like
Were the boys and the girls in the
you're kind of.
same dorm?
I mean, I don't know. We don't really see the girls' dorm, but they kind of look the same.
Oh, okay then.
So I'm not sure, but like he has his own room, and it becomes apparent why later on.
Yeah, he probably scared away his roommate.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like with Nina, she probably scared off her roommate, and so
They
they
were
just
like
room
they
alone
were
now.
like, give them singles.
Yeah, yeah. And before anything can happen, Duke comes in and saves her, and she runs out.
He smacks the hell out of that man's head with that
Oh,
towel.
oh yeah. That was, as much as I hate Malcolm, that was foul. That was
That
not
was
needed.
that was super foul. I would have had to we would have had to fight just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
We would have had to tussle just a little bit.
Just the fact that you whip the back of my head with your towel and it makes a sound like that.
Hmm.
Nah,
Also,
nah. We're
why was Malcolm yelling at Olivia for wearing shower shoe for not wearing shower shoes? Like it's weird and it's gross, but like who cares?
right. Like that's not your feet. You can worry
Yeah.
about your own.
It doesn't affect anyone else. It truly doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. Um, we then see that Via has a dream that she has to play soccer in her debutante dress, and when she goes to score a goal, she misses, but is woken up by water being poured on her, and she is brought into the shower room to be hazed with the other soccer newbies.
I don't remember that nightmare scene at all.
Really,
I've seen this movie a couple of times. I don't remember that nightmare scene.
I specifically remember it because of the fact that she's full on running in soccer cleats and a debutante dress.
And I don't remember it at all.
Wow, okay.
Also, why are we hazing on a soccer team? Doesn't make any sense.
Right. I thought we didn't really haze for like sports teams.
Yeah, I thought that was just for like fraternities,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Like I mean, like the Giants do something that's like quote unquote hazing, but it's really not. It's just like a fun thing that the whole team does. They like dress up as whatever is popular, like meme or whatever.
Hmm.
So like last year they all dressed up as like a Ken.
Okay, fine. So did I.
So like that, yeah, so like that's what they do, but like that's like their team thing. So it's not really hazing, but like that's the extent that I know about.
Okay. See,
Um
that's a fun
See,
team
that's fun.
building
Yeah, that's a
thing.
fun team thing.
Tying people up and making them take off their clothes is weird.
Yeah. And throwing oatmeal at them.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, why are we
Yeah, so
doing
when
this?
yeah, it's not needed. When the boys demand that they take off their clothes, that's when Vi just like huddles to the floor, crawls on the floor and just pulls the fire alarm.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, Vi then calls Paul and asks for advice on how to be a guy and to be a popular guy because she wants to be friends with Duke and the other guys off from
Yeah.
the soccer team.
Paul is gay, by the way. She's asking him how to be popular
Yes.
in the
Yes.
early 2000s. I don't think he gonna be able to
Yeah.
help you much.
Mm-mm. Sorry, babe.
Mm-mm.
This is not one of those moments.
No,
I mean, I'm glad you have somebody in your life that you can ask for questions like that, but he doesn't have the tools.
I don't think he'll be able to help you in this
Yeah.
case.
Sorry. He
Yeah.
can make you look great, but other than
Yeah.
that,
Other than that,
I mean, their plan works, but
you're
like,
lucky on your own.
yeah. So they come up with their plan, and Vi shows up at the local pizza joint where Duke and the guys are, and they're immediately like, "Yo, just make it look like we're busy, so he doesn't come over and talk to us." Like it's that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And so they then have Kia and Yvonne come up to him at two separate times and act like either they've dated before or like they were involved in some way and make him look like a total ladies' man.
This works
But
somehow,
then
and I don't know how.
it does.
I
It
I would have
does.
been like, okay, like he's still weird.
Oh, right, like he can get it, but like he's still weird.
He's still weird.
Then Monique shows up looking for Sebastian, and because that was not part of the plan, she has to run around the restaurant so that she doesn't get a clear look at her face, while also breaking up with her.
Mm-hmm.
And after doing that, the guys accept her as
Mm-hmm.
part of the as part of their crew.
Because Olivia humiliated another girl in front of this entire
Yeah,
establishment. That
yeah,
makes what's his actual name? Sebastian cool.
Sebastian. Yeah, the fact
Mhm.
that he humiliated his girlfriend and you know
Yeah,
broke up with her.
and broke up with her in front of a whole bunch of other
Love that.
teens. Hmm.
All right. At school the next day, everyone is super friendly to her, and like he's the guy's guy.
Hmm.
He is it. In science, the groups get their lab partners, and Duke is paired with Eunice, who is very
Weird.
interesting.
She's that girl who,
Yeah,
if you've ever like, I mean this like literally, if you've ever seen a like early 2000s into like early 2010s movie, and there was like a weird girl in the movie, it's that girl.
yeah, that's her.
Like that actress. That's Eunice. The one from
Yes, she's.
the Cinderella story with
I was gonna say
Selena
that Selena
Gomez.
Gomez.
With Selena Gomez, she plays
Yes,
the weird
she was a
sister.
stepsister.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she's
our
one of
girl.
them. Yeah, she was very. She got typecast.
Yeah, she was very typecast, but she was very in demand. She was in a lot of movies.
Yeah, yeah. So she ate her roles.
Hmm.
Um,
Don't know how
but
that
also I
affected
don't know.
her career long term, though.
Yeah, I was about to say like I don't know how I would feel being typecast as the weird sister,
Yeah,
but she was booked and busy.
she got paid. She
Yeah,
got paid.
and honestly, I can't be a hater for that.
Yeah.
So Duke is paired with Eunice, and Vi gets Olivia, which makes Duke pretty jealous, and he's immediately like, "Yo, like talk me up to her, talk me up to her."
Yeah.
um, and as Vi and Olivia are talking, she finds Sebastian's lyrics, and she's immediately in love with it. After class, Duke wants Vi to talk himself up to Olivia so that he can go on a date with her, and in return, he'll coach her in soccer. And she's immediately like, "Yes,
Hmm.
like I am so down. I need to make a first string."
Yeah, she's like, that works for me. I want to beat my school's team, and I'm not into
Mm-hmm.
girls, so she's all yours.
Right, right. So there is no loss here.
No.
So we then see Malcolm in his room with all of the paraphernalia that show that he has been stalking Olivia.
And that Olivia pillow was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Great. He had a
Yeah.
Olivia body pillow.
Yes.
Crazy.
With a very high quality photo on it,
That
by the
man
way.
needs to be looked into.
Yeah, he then has a collage of pictures
Hmm.
of her around his room too.
Yep. And then the
This man
icing
went
on
the
the
extra
cake
mile.
is that he is talking to his spider as if it is a human.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. He's venting. So this in this scene, he's venting to his pet spider. I did not write down the name. I don't
Does
care
not
because I
matter.
hate spiders. But yeah, he's venting to his spider about how there's something up with
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Um,
Malcolm needs to be looked
and
into. That's all I need to say. He
yes,
needs to be looked into. He needs to see a psychiatrist.
yeah, there's something deeply rooted in that
Yeah.
little brain of his,
Something's going on
and
there
it
and
needs,
it frightens me.
yeah, it needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, the potential to be a serial killer is kind of strong.
Very real, yeah.
Hmm. He's giving Joe from You vibes.
Ooh, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
We then see Vi on the phone with Sebastian, and they're talking about his music and his time in Europe. And the principal overhears, well, not overhears. He like catches her, like fixing her wig and like trying to scratch her scalp.
Hmm.
And when she's done with her phone call, he immediately comes up to her and he's like, "Hey, like, I know you're wearing a wig," and assumes that she's dealing with
Balding.
male pattern
Yeah.
baldness. Yeah, because he's all like, "I'm low key experiencing the same thing too. My man is fully
He is
bald."
fully bald.
Like maybe at one point you were dealing with it, but you're definitely
This
not dealing with
man's
it now.
hair follicles are non existent.
Yeah, yeah.
He's probably
Also,
got
the
more
fact that
hair on his
he
back than on his head.
probably the fact that he felt like he needed to comment too.
Right? You don't need to comment. Like he even if he really was bald, he was obviously trying
Yeah,
to hide the fact that he was bald. So you bringing
yeah.
up that he's bald is not helping him.
No, if you see somebody and you can tell that they're wearing like a wig, a toupee, whatever, don't comment on it.
Right? Leave it alone. It's none of your
Leave it
business.
alone. It's not affecting you. We then see Malcolm trying to get Olivia's attention with his missing spider because he's handing out like little missing
Hmm.
flyers. Um, while in class one day, and Vi tries to talk up Duke to Olivia, but she's like, "Oh, he's not my type, like at all.
Hmm.
I'm good." Because she's clearly into Vi or Sebastian. Sorry.
Hmm. Yeah.
Vi tells Duke that he's got an in kind of with Olivia, and when they try to practice like Duke going on a date with Olivia, Malcolm's spider comes in and scares them to death, which very fair. That's a freaking huge spider.
Kelly,
Um,
please get over it. But I do have to say though, I do have to say though, Duke was yelling louder than Olivia. Is that her
yes,
name? Yes.
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 Oh
Sorry.
no, Viola,
Viola. Sorry. Wrong person.
Viola.
He was screaming louder than Viola. And in my experience, I know more men who are scared of spiders than women.
Really?
Yes. And their reactions are worse than women's.
Dang.
Yeah.
I thought I was bad.
I mean, you probably are bad.
I am bad.
I mean, you
Yeah, I'm
vacuum
not gonna
them
even
up
gonna hide that.
because you can't even be
Oh,
bothered to hit them with a
yeah,
shoe.
yeah. Like if it depends on the size and it depends on how I feel. Like there's a lot of factors that like have to line up. The stars have to align for me to actually smack it with an object and then pick it up.
Hmm.
Like 90% of the time, I'm hauling out the vacuum. I don't care.
You know that doesn't fix the problem, right? Like the
I
spider,
don't care.
the spider's still alive and could just climb out.
I don't. Nope. Shh, 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 shh. Don't talk about
Okay,
it.
Kelly, I'll let you live in your delusion.
Thank you. Let me be Delulu about this. So Vi then gets a call from her mom reminding her that her and her brother have to be at the carnival that's like hosted by the debutante committee, and finds that Duke is going to be there because his mom is also a part of it. At the carnival, Olivia makes an appearance and she like makes a move that's clearly on Sebastian, but like also includes Duke in on it, I guess. And
Hmm.
like Duke is over the moon.
Yeah, it's like success.
Yeah. um because she tells them both that she's going to be working the kissing booth.
Yeah.
Um and then Viola finds out from her mom that she will also be working the kissing booth, and her brother will be working the cotton candy booth.
Imagine your mother signing you up for a kissing booth.
I know. Oh my lord. I'd have to have some words with my mother if that
Like,
ever happened to me.
how dare you?
How dare you pimp me out like that? I didn't even care if it was for charity.
Right? Fuck the kids.
Let me do anything else. Yeah. Fuck them kids. So Vi then runs into Duke as herself, and he thinks he recognizes her, but she like immediately runs away, and then into Justin, who tells her he wants to get back with her, but she immediately shuts it down.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so sorry we got into a fight, but then starts insulting her again.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this man clearly has not changed.
And I was like, you thought that was gonna help you?
Right. Hmm.
The girl
Vi
who you lied on once and she dumped you, you think she gonna take you back while you're being a jerk?
right. Like I guess you don't understand that she stands on business.
Yeah.
She
She
said there will not be any lying in this relationship.
she is not one to be trifled with.
Mm-mm. Good for her. Vi then has to continually change between herself and Sebastian.
Getting dressed in a
And
Coke
Paul,
girl is crazy. Like,
no,
why
seriously.
would you do that? Like, of all the places
And
you could have hid to change, you went into the Tilt-A-Whirl.
I know. Like, that's wild. Like, I don't even think you have enough time.
You don't have enough time. You don't have any privacy because, like, it's
No,
not spinning the entire time.
it's not. Um, and Paul, Kia, and Yvonne have to run interference with Monique, who's also there. At the kissing booth, Duke is coming up to kiss Olivia next, but Vi comes early to replace her. Duke then freaks out about kissing Viola, and they kind of get into it, which is very weird.
It wasn't just a kid; they were making out.
Yeah. In public with a huge line behind them.
Hmm.
No, thank you.
Like, I'm pretty sure a kissing booth is supposed to be a and then done.
Yeah, and
But
then done.
they were swapping spit.
Yeah. That was an he must have paid an extra,
Hmm. He dropped down
couple
two.
more
He
tickets.
dropped down two extra tickets for some more time.
We then see Justin pull them apart and he fights Duke because like he's like, that's my girlfriend, blah blah blah,
Where
but
did
it's
he
very
come
much not.
from?
No, seriously.
Where did he come from? Because he couldn't have followed.
Um,
He couldn't have followed her because she had changed
no.
from Sebastian back to herself.
Right.
Insane.
I wonder if he was just like passing by or something.
Just passing by the kissing booth, he's like, "Hey, that's my girl."
Right. But their fight gets really big, and Vi tries to stop it. But eventually, Vi's mom and whoever the committee head is pulls them apart, and the boys are kicked out of the carnival.
Hmm.
When Vi gets back to the room later, Duke tells her about what happened when he kissed his sister, Sebastian's sister. And she learns that he's an actual sensitive guy. He's a real sensitive guy and wants a deeper connection with someone than like the just the physical that I
Um,
guess
yeah,
is going around.
I mean, how she couldn't already tell that with the fact that
Yeah,
he looks like Channing Tatum and he's afraid to talk to girls. I don't know
right.
what she thought.
I don't know what she expected.
Yeah.
Um, we then see Duke and Vi working on soccer drills as Malcolm full on spies on them,
Hmm.
and Coach watches her progress from a distance. At the gym, Duke asks um, about Vi. Well, her like herself actually. Like
Hmm.
he's asking Sebastian about Olivia.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
Viola.
yeah, sorry, yeah.
See, we both made the same mistake. I don't feel so dumb now.
um, and Vi finds out that she's become a first string now, so her work has paid off.
Yeah,
While
it's only been
Olivia,
like it hasn't even been a week, and
yeah,
she got bumped up to
yeah,
first string.
whoever just got cut
I'd
from the
be
first string,
I'd
y'all
be
must have sucked.
I'd be mad as hell. I would be so mad.
Yeah. While at the same time, Olivia's at the gym, and one of her friends tells her that she can make Sebastian jealous by flirting with Duke, um, which backfires because Vi is trying to get with Duke, while Olivia is trying to get with Vi as Sebastian.
Yeah, it's like a weird love triangle.
Yes,
There's some bumps.
yes, it's a
There's some bumps on the lines, but it's pretty much a
yeah,
triangle.
it's a triangle, but none of the points are pointing back up to one.
No,
They're all pointing at
they're all
one another.
yeah, they're all pointing in different directions. But
Yes, this
it's
is not a love triangle where two people want one person,
yeah, we're still making a triangle, but
but
let's call it like
in a different
an
way.
isosceles triangle, maybe.
We're getting technical here. After that whole conversation with everybody, Vi then goes to talk with Olivia, who thinks she's made Sebastian jealous, and makes him go on a double date with Eunice,
Hmm.
with herself and Duke. Before Vi and Eunice even get there, Duke and Olivia are not hitting it off.
No.
It's very awkward. Um, but when they do show up, they immediately like are all over one another because Olivia's got a plan and she needs to make Sebastian jealous, and Duke is very confused.
Yeah, he's like, wait, what just happened?
Right, the switch up was real. Um, but the double date clearly doesn't go well. It lasts about like 2 minutes total,
Hmm.
and Vi leaves because she's jealous of Olivia and Duke, and then Olivia leaves because all she really wanted was Sebastian anyway. So it's just Eunice and Duke. We then see Sebastian calling Monique, and he tells her that he's coming back early from England and he wants to see her. We then see Vi is late to a debutante lunch, and she has rude manners the whole time as she glares down Olivia.
I mean, she
When
did.
she really did.
I say this while I'm eating, but
And, hey, but you covered your
I
mouth
cover
and
my mouth.
waited.
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, you chew that food.
So she's literally scarfing down her food,
Oh
like
yeah,
barely even chewing.
she was eating that chicken like it had offended her.
Yeah. And then the funniest part of the entire movie is the woman who
Oh
tells
yeah,
her to eat she's
eat like
keeping
you have a secret.
she has a secret, and then she just starts like chewing like
She does a
weirdly.
creepy smile.
Yeah.
Like,
But
girl, I don't know what kind of secret you
right,
got.
right. But yeah, Viola, we can eat a little slower. We don't we don't
Right,
we don't need
right,
to like your plate should not be making scraping sounds while you're eating.
right. We don't need to eat with such violence.
No.
It's okay.
Even if we're mad or frustrated with someone, we can
Right,
still eat like civilized human beings.
right. When Olivia goes to the bathroom, Vi follows her, and they talk about Duke. and she finds out that Olivia is actually trying to go for Sebastian. And she's all like, you then immediately have to be honest with both of them. Like, you can't string along Duke.
Hmm.
Um, and you shouldn't be using Duke to make Sebastian jealous. Like, that's just wrong.
Which is
Um,
true, but she's
which
using
is true,
but she's
but she's
using
using it
it
to her
to her
advantage.
advantage. Exactly.
Yeah. And when Olivia agrees, Monique has overheard the whole thing and steps out of the bathroom stall. And Monique clearly hasn't accepted that her and Sebastian have broken up, so she gets in a fight with Olivia, and then Vi tries to break it up.
Break it up, and then but Monique goes like Hulk on that. Like she is
Oh yeah,
throwing those girls across that bathroom like it is nothing.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Also,
She
if
saw red and she attacked.
yeah, also if I teach you nothing else, please do not fight over a man. It is never worth it.
Yeah,
Let it go.
yeah. The only reason you should ever be fighting somebody is if it's in self defense. They have to hit you first.
Yeah.
They have to hit you first.
Don't ever fight over a man because I promise you that man will end up embarrassing you in
Not
the
worth
long
it.
run. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
yeah, yeah. Stand up.
Hmm.
We then see Malcolm going to the principal about how he thinks Sebastian isn't who he says he is, and he's all like, "All right, well, where's your evidence?"
Hmm.
We then see Duke watching as Olivia comes up to the real Sebastian, who has just shown up for school, and kiss him and quote his lyrics back to him. We then see Monique listening to Sebastian's voicemail that he left her a couple days ago, and she finds out the truth that it's more than likely Vi who's being Sebastian at school.
Yeah.
Viola as Sebastian then comes back to the room, and Duke is betrayed because he says that he saw him and Olivia um, kiss, and he feels very used.
Yeah.
But she's just so confused.
She's like,
Like she thought
what are you talking about?
she thought she thought he had figured out like why like that she was a girl, but he had just seen something that he wasn't supposed to, and it wasn't even her. Malcolm does some more investigating and finds out about Viola and how they both are like they look like twins, um, and finds Monique looking for Sebastian while Duke hands her Viola's phone. And Malcolm's immediately like, "Step into my office."
Hmm.
Outside, Viola tries to vent to Eunice, and she makes it very weird.
Because
She
Eunice is
just,
weird.
yeah, she just can't have a normal conversation no matter what. The next day is the day of the game, and Malcolm and Monique go to the principal with their evidence. And Sebastian is confused as hell about the soccer thing. He's woken up and made to go to the
Right?
field,
You wake him
get
up
all
and they're
dressed
like,
up.
it's time for you to put on your makeup and it's time for you to put on your suit and get on the field. He's like, what?
Right. And he does it.
He does it. He just does
And he
it.
does it.
He's like,
He's just like, I great.
okay. Probably
Um,
does not know how to play soccer at all. It's just like, yeah,
no,
okay.
no. We then see Vi waking up in Eunice's room, and she's late, so she has to rush to the game.
Eunice is also staring at Viola
Oh yeah,
while she's
yeah.
asleep.
She watched her sleep.
Yeah. I'm really surprised that wig didn't come off while she was asleep, though.
Yeah, I don't know what she does to keep it on, but pop
Right?
off.
She got some good wig glue.
Mm-hmm. We then see Viola's parents show up to the game, and after talking, are very confused about where their kids have been
Hmm.
because they are not where they said they were going to be.
Yeah.
The game starts, and Sebastian is put in, and he sucks. He's just not it.
Yeah. He's a musician.
And
He's not an
yeah,
athlete.
yeah. Viola spies on the game from her little hidey spot on the field. And eventually the principal stops the game and presents Malcolm and Monique's evidence to everybody.
This is
that
why
is there.
this is why this man should not be leading this school. Because a
Yeah.
normal principal or headmaster or whatever this man is would have
Yeah.
brought in the child and their parents and been like, "What is going
Pulled them
on?"
aside.
Yeah,
Yeah. This is not a public conversation.
no.
Um, and so the evidence is um, given to everybody, and Sebastian immediately is like, yo, no, that's not true. I'm very much a guy.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm not a
And proves
girl."
it by pulling his shorts down.
Yeah, in front of the entire school
Yeah. But
with
he's okay with it.
no shame. He's
No
like
shame.
"I'm gonna put this to rest right now." Drop
Right.
drop his hands.
he's like, there's no other way to shut you guys up other than the fact that if I just pull my pants down. So,
Yeah,
and Malcolm is immediately in trouble.
yeah.
So the game continues and Sebastian is taken out. And at halftime, Vi pulls him aside and kind of explains what's been happening. That she's been being him on campus and that she did it also that she could play cornwall today
Has she been
on the
going to
soccer
his
team.
classes? Yeah, yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
mean,
She did go to
we see
science.
him go
Never
to,
mind. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
went to
yeah.
science.
I kind of forgot about that. That kind of left my
Yeah.
mind.
Um, uh, as they switch, the game is at a standstill with both teams until Duke finally makes a goal. Cornwall then immediately ties it, and when Vi tries, oh well, Vi is put back into the game. By the way, sorry, I forgot to mention that. And when Vi tries to talk to Duke, Justin comes in, and a fight breaks out between all of them and the team, but it's immediately broken up. Because of the fight, Olivia goes on the field to see if Sebastian is okay, and Olivia Duke immediately like goes off again, and she tries to set the record straight by telling everyone she's a girl.
Fighting in the middle of a game, like, get it together. There are
Yeah.
more important things happening at this moment. Why are y'all trying to have
Mm-hmm.
a conversation in the middle of a soccer game?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I say that as
Um.
if it doesn't happen in real life. Like it
Yeah,
literally
it
just
does.
happened to my sister's team, but
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
y'all.
Um. But yeah, she does set the record straight by proving it, and she proves it by lifting her shirt up,
Mhm.
which then prompts Malcolm to say that he was right, which
She didn't have
technically he was.
she didn't have to do that.
She did not.
This family, we need to talk about like showing off our body parts to
Mm-hmm.
strangers because no,
Mm-hmm.
you could have just took off the
Mm-hmm.
wig and been like, "Hey,
I'm a girl.
girl,
Surprise.
surprise."
Um, After that whole thing, she then asks Duke if it's okay if she stays on the team because she's got something to prove against the boys' Cornwall team, and he allows it. And when the Cornwall coach tries to fight it, the Illyria coach is like, "We don't discriminate. She can play our team." The game then starts again, and Vi gets fouled pretty bad, and she does a penalty kick against Justin. And after getting blocked initially, she does make it, which wins the game.
Yeah, yay! She uses the move
Yay!
that Duke taught her.
Yes. After the game, her friends and parents come to see everyone on the field, and because their whole family is just confused about what just happened, Vi's like, you know what, we should have dinner,
Yeah,
just talk it all out.
and they're like, "Okay."
Yeah. We then see Sebastian and Olivia a meeting for real this time officially,
Hmm.
and Toby and Eunice admit that they like each other.
The whimpering while they were kissing was hilarious. It took me out,
Ugh.
Kelly. It took me out because why were
It
they
was so gross.
whimpering?
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Like
We
they were
didn't need
kissing, all I
that.
hear was, "Mm, mm, ah,
Ew. And they weren't even. They just had their mouths open at one another. Mm. Yeah, I hated it.
mhm.
Um, but Vi and Duke don't talk to one another. They just like look at each other from across the field because they're both like hurt. Later, Sebastian brings something for Duke, and it's a wheel of Gouda cheese from Vi with an invitation to the debutante ball.
Mhm.
Vi helps Olivia get ready for the ball, and she says that she doesn't want to do it because Duke isn't going to be there, and she gets it because she did lie to him, so she's not going to do the debutante ball. She then skips out and walks the garden, and when someone shows up, she thinks it's Duke, but it's not. And then he is actually behind her.
Yeah.
And they talk out, their issues. And they both confess that they do actually like one another. The debutante ball then starts, and when Viola is called, she walks out with Duke. And it's later confirmed that she is still able to play with the boys' team.
Yay. Viola gets
And
to
that's the end
be
of the
Viola
movie.
gets to be on the team, and she
Yay!
gets the model-esque boyfriend with a heart of gold.
Yes. What a win.
What a win.
Okay, are you ready for some movie facts?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to talk about that towel snap.
Okay.
As Duke comes into the shower room and walks by Malcolm, he snaps the towel at Malcolm's head to get him to shut up about the dorm pamphlet life while ranting at Sebastian. Channing Tatum really hit James Snyder in the eye with the towel, and James's reaction is real.
Good. If I remember correctly, James Snyder got like fired from like the Harry Potter Broadway show for like sexually harassing his co-stars. So like good. Good.
No, thank you.
Allegedly.
Ouch.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Ouch. Okay. When they first started filming, Amanda Bynes couldn't play soccer at all, but she did do 2 months of soccer training and did all of her own quote unquote stunts. Like that's actually her out on the field.
Good for her.
I know, right?
I feel like they'd have to give me like 6 months to be able to do soccer. I'm sorry. There's something about footwork that just I, I can't. I
Yeah.
can't.
No, yeah.
I played baseball. Like I didn't really have to use my feet. I, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, true. Do you want to guess who they wanted to play Sebastian?
Um, it's probably Chad Michael Murray.
No, it's
It's
not.
not. Mm.
It's not. It's not someone you would expect.
Oh, you're
It's an
going to
artist.
an artist? What's that
Mm-hmm.
man's name? Adrian Brody? Not Adrian
No.
Brody. What am I talking about? No. That guy from Gossip Girl. What's his name?
No.
No. Okay. You just gotta tell me
I'm
that.
leaving, never to come back again.
Jesse
It's Jesse
McCartney.
McCartney. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why?
And they wanted just Jesse McCartney because they looked more similar than um the guy who played Sebastian in the movie actually.
I, do they?
Well, that's that's what producers really wanted and that's what they said.
Oh, okay.
All right. And Amanda Bynes' full character transformation required not only the wig, eyebrows, and sideburns, but also a full muscle suit and approximately 4 layers of clothing.
Okay. She still looks tiny, so whatever.
My girl was sweating. That's all I gotta say. Um, okay, Jordan, here's the question.
Okay.
Is this movie iconic?
Uh, yeah, yeah. It's one of Amanda's best. It's a pretty good movie. I enjoy it. I'll give it iconic.
I like this movie, so yeah, I'm gonna say it's iconic.
Cool. Ooh, someone has entered the chat.
And has left the chat. All right, Jordan, what are your recommendations for this week?
I have three. My first one is The Gilded Age. I just finished it. It was a good show.
Okay.
I mean, it's not over. Like season 3 is coming out at some point. But from what I've watched, it's a
Yeah.
good show. It is pretty much nothing. It's it's
Oh,
it's pretty much like very minuscule drama, a lot of just talking. But I but,
I was all like so confused.
but I enjoy it. It's like an old-timey show.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's giving like what's that name of that show? Downton Abbey? Just like the American
Oh,
version.
yes.
It's just like the American version of Downton
Okay.
Abbey. It's enjoyable. I
Okay.
like it. Um, my second recommendation is Gone by Kelly Clarkson. Good song.
Ooh.
Really enjoy it. I love a Kelly Clarkson song.
Oh yeah. We love Kelly Clarkson. She slays.
Yeah, love her. My last recommendation is Hey Lover by LL Cool J featuring Boys to Men.
Hey
I have
yo.
long gone on about my love for Boys to Men. I also love LL Cool J. Don't know why he
Yeah.
stopped
Iconic.
making music.
Yeah.
But or he probably didn't stop. Just probably just not advertised anymore. But I miss the old LL Cool J songs.
Fair. He makes great music. Or well, he made great music. Sorry.
Let's see. His last album was 2013. And I've never heard any of these songs before. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Either way, love Hey Lover. Great song. What about you, Kelly?
So I've got two recommendations, and both of them are Jesse McCartney songs.
Okay. The first one's going to be Right
In
Where You
honor
Want
of
Me. The second one's going to be
oh
um what's the name of that song? I can't remember the name of that song. Is it Beautiful Soul? Leaving?
no. Well,
How Do You Sleep?
no.
Shake?
No.
It's
That's my first recommendation.
Shake?
Yeah, Shake is my first recommendation, and my second
I
one.
think that's all the ones I know. I don't know
Oh,
any.
that's all the ones you know?
That's all the ones I know.
Okay, so then it's off the album with Leavin' on it. It's called Body Language.
Never heard of it.
Such a good song.
Okay.
You should listen to it. It's on the Departure album. It's such a good song, but yeah. Check out those two songs from Jesse McCartney. He's got iconic songs on that album, so
Yeah, I think I named all of them,
yeah.
or at least the ones I know.
You kind of did. You
Oh,
kind of did.
yeah, yeah. Cool, cool. Okay, well, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. We have a Twitter and Instagram. They're both at SY2II Podcast. Don't forget to send us your movie requests or your movie stories at our email, sy2iipodcast@gmail.com. Um, are you the girl who plays the creepy girl? Hit us up. What have you been doing?
Yeah.
What's up? What,
Have you broken the typecast?
yeah. Have you been in anything we would have seen since you stopped playing the
Right.
creepy girl?
Did we just not realize it was you because you weren't playing the creepy
Yeah,
girl?
because you
Like,
weren't like being creepy. Let us know.
just asking.
Let us know. Don't forget to share us with your friends and your family. Subscribe to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and rate and review us on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Also, the COVID numbers are going up, y'all. Please, if you are sick, please put on a mask.
Mm,
Please. I went to the movies last night. Thank God I was wearing a mask. Why was the guy sitting like 2 seats away from me, sniffling and blowing his nose? I was like, dude,
uh,
why are you here? You're sick. Go home.
yeah.
Go, even if it's not COVID, which it probably is, you are
Hmm.
sick. Go home.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can watch this movie when you're not sick.
It'll still be in theaters. Don't worry about it.
Also, I have a movie rant. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I have a movie theater rant.
oh.
If I buy a seat by myself, why, and there's a bunch of other seats around, why would you take a seat right next to me? Please answer me that question. We're in an IMAX theater. There are about 100 seats in this place. Why do you take the seat right next to me? I chose the seat because I wanted to be by myself. Why?
But they just assume that you want the company.
You know what they say about assuming, Kelly.
I know. I'm just trying to
So,
make you mad.
no, I don't. If you if you are buying tickets to go see a movie and there are a bunch of empty seats, don't take a seat next to someone who's sitting by themselves. Please, at least give
Yeah.
them one seat of space, minimum, preferably more, but give them one seat of
Hmm.
space. They don't want to sit next to people. And it doesn't matter where I sit, even if I sit like in like those like first like three rows of a movie theater, like towards the front. Even if I sit there, people will still get the seat right next to me. All I
They
want
just really want to sit next to you.
is my space. I just want some space. But yeah, I'm done with that rant. Whatever.
Okay.
Back to what I was saying. Start wearing your mask again. Go get your updated flu shots and COVID shots. And if you can get an RSV shot, get an RSV shot. Wash your
Hmm.
hands. If you can stay at home while you're sick, please stay at home while you're sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all I have to say. Stay iconic.
Stay iconic.
Bye.
Bye.